should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, push me away. You understand? There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
Greetings. I think y'all thought y'all forgot about me. Ha ha ha. Y'all didn't think I was gonna go live because I just did a marathon. But I had to finish cleaning up. I'm still not done. Only thing left, I did both of the bathrooms and I did the game room and I did the hallway, I did the steps. Only thing I gotta do now is my room. My son, I did my son's room Friday night. So only thing left was my room. And I picked out his clothes and I made him breakfast. I had to get him straight before I even thought about coming live, y'all. And he requested some pancakes. Of course, I made him some pancakes, oatmeal, one of like them little vegan sausage patties, whatever. And then he wanted, and I gave him some blueberries. He wanted some blueberries. So that's a oatmeal, and that was it. That was all I made. I'm like, and he's still down there eating. So I got a little time. I said, well, I got a little time. I'm laying down right now. Well, not laying down, but I'm kind of laying down a little bit. And I said, well, I got a little time. I might as well come live and talk to my crystals. I said, why not try to get these numbers up? I mean, it can't hurt nothing. This will be my live today, and then I do one tonight, and that's gonna be it. Anyway, greetings, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. And of course, I'm Dr. A, and I am your Crystal Rock Goddess. And so please definitely come live. I want to branch out, y'all. I mean, I got enough supporters. Like seriously, I need to branch out because I just can't be. I'm still gonna talk about these mommies, yes, but we got to get into some other things, y'all. We really seriously, we got to get into some other things. I want to do some other things because it's so much. It's a plethora of information out there and a lot of different things that we can react on, we could talk about, and we could just have some fun, like for real. Like I'm telling you, I just don't want to do. I mean, my passion is mommies and healing and tough love, but y'all, we can still talk about other stuff and shows. I want to review shows. I want to talk about because I watch certain shows I don't watch just yet. I probably won't be interested until it's over with. I know a lot of y'all watch Power and all that stuff. I just like really, it's too exhausting for me. They get on my nerves. But I watch different reality TV shows. We could talk about that. We could talk about, or I can watch some. I will watch a show if y'all tell me to. If enough of y'all tell me to watch some of these power shows and my daughter's really good at that. She's an expert at that. She watches those shows and she's loyal to them. And I watch it with her and we can do a review. Um Also, let's see what else. I know I say a lot. I've noticed that. I'm like, dang, I used to not really say and I got really into back saying or whatever. I just said right? So yeah. So yeah, we can watch different shows and we could talk about different things. I definitely want to do discussion panels. Let's do other things and let's not just stick. I don't want to just be I don't want to just be in this sector. I want to kind of branch out and do other things, y'all. Let's seriously, y'all, because I got enough supporters. Let's do it because, like my husband was saying, he was like, he's like, this cool, but I know you're not gonna be doing this the whole time. So when you think about doing your other interests, you got enough supporters that'll support you, and you do other interests of things. that will be popping. I'm still in this sector. Don't I'm not, you know, letting go. And I'm not gonna lie and say, "Oh, I'm gonna leave." No, I'm saying I want to do other stuff as well. That's all, y'all. I want to do a combination. I want to include things, and we can certainly talk about that. Anyway, I'll go to the Crystal Palace. Make sure when you come in to the Crystal Palace, you take off your shoes, just stop at the bar, grab your crystals, grab your water or your libations. Make sure because we honor ancestors over here, it's 3 ways to become a crystal. Make sure you, if you sit in the chat and chill, that and well, if you type, that is your way of becoming a crystal. And we call that the parlor room. The second way, of course, is hanging back and chilling. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I don't say that enough, but like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you have cursey, curvy words, please misspell them for crying out loud. Again, make sure that you understand that if you hanging back and you chilling, that's what we call the parlor room. I'm sorry, that's what we call the boom boom room. Okay, and the third but not least way would be for you to watch after the show is over with, and we call that the what? The outhouse gang gang gang. Y'all basically coined it that. I mean, what was this? I think Pammy. I think Pammy did that. Pam. I think Pam was the one that coined it. So greetings again. Again, I do appreciate all of my supporters. I do support, well, not really supporters. I mean, y'all my crystals. I appreciate all of my crystals coming live with me. I appreciate all my crystals for watching me. And I definitely appreciate everybody coming in and chilling and expressing themselves. I do apologize for last live that I did not read every one of your comments because, like, y'all know I was cleaning up and it was a lot. You know what I mean? I didn't want to keep stopping. I had to get this stuff done, and I did. And I'm really happy because my house was not a mirrorized, and it's getting a mirrorized. All I gotta do now is our room. So, whew. Anyway, thank you so much for coming live with me. Let's continue on. Let me see who is here. How you doing, my daughter? How you doing, C? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, now let's get started. I want to do a quick, and then I know this is a pretty much of an old video, but I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it. We've already done Jasmine. For those who didn't come in, you can certainly, if you wasn't here last night, go back and watch. I did 2 videos last night. I did one on Jazz, I did Nakia, I did a new mommy that I brought to the Crystal Palace, of course. And y'all can certainly do that. Hopefully these notifications must then go out. Hopefully y'all get my notifications. um so I want to go ahead and do just Jasmine. I deem this is pretty interesting. I kind of watched a little bit of this later. So of course this is a 3 months ago video, but I still would like to do this. And she's basically bringing Michaela again to the forefront. So let's go ahead and listen.
So here's my child,
Okay, we said.
Michaela. This is my very give
Her
me
favorite child.
honestly, Michaela. Look, I don't have favorites, but Michaela give me so much of a run for my money that I really do keep her near and dear. But I don't have a favorite. So I have some questions to ask you.
Yes.
Um, do you think you're a problem child?
Yes.
God, Michaela, horrible. What do you think you do wrong?
My attitude is something.
What do you think is wrong with your attitude?
Um, I get upset when I lash out. It's bad. Like I'll stomp away, I'll roll my eyes, I'll talk back.
Do you think that that's okay?
That's kind of like a Taurus thing. I think that I felt like, to be honest with you, I did feel like I was kind of a problem child with my parents. I ain't gonna lie. On the terms of getting, would I get a Taurus child? I don't know about that. I think that'll be like some lightning, thunder, flashing. That'll be two bulls coming together, Toro, seeing red, and I don't think that would work out great. So I don't know if having a Taurus child would be the, I used to always want a Taurus child, but to be honest with you, I just began to think about that. I don't know about that. I don't think I would. That would be something good because we do have a bit of a temper. And with you all being both Tauruses, I can imagine because my daddy was a Taurus and I was a Taurus, but I think it was a different because my daddy was a male Taurus. So when you have two female Tauruses, I mean, we get along good when you're an adult. You know what I mean? Like two female adult Tauruses, we get along. But if you try to have like a female, like growing up together, oh no, that's some turbulent stuff. That's like some stuff that I don't know. Woo, I don't know about that. I don't necessarily agree with that. But what I will say that me and my daddy have a great relationship. I love my daddy. You know what I mean? That's my boy. That's my homie. You know what I mean? But I don't know about that Taurus and two Taurus children, Taurus child and a Taurus mom. I don't know about that child. That's a lot. That's not good, right? Um, but let's continue.
Okay.
No.
And what are you gonna do to work on that?
I have to start accepting things for what it is. Because if I still feel like it's still messed up, I'm going to keep going, even after the situation is done. But I just need to learn to accept and move on.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't gotta accept things. Like people don't have to upset you, and you like, I'm gonna just take it. You gotta.
I forgive them, but I will not. But sometimes I don't accept the situation. If that makes sense. Basically, when I was like heavy on my Bible stuff, I would look inside of it, and it says like you still like forgive because God will forgive you for anything you do. So like if God could forgive you, even though you don't even have to accept it, forgiving is more than accepting is what I learned from that. I really have it in my phone. It's stashed in my phone. Like
Do you still have the Bible app on your phone?
Yeah, I always on it. I have the thing of the day, quote of the day every morning, and I send it to my GC.
Okay. So sometimes when I get upset with you, I come on the internet and I vent about your behavior, and people be leaving comments like, "Oh, put her in a group home, beat her. She's such a bad kid." But I wanted to let the world know she's not a bad kid. She's just very misunderstood. Believe it or not, Michaela pisses me off to my core. But Michaela also has the sweetest soul. She has that in me. Like Michaela will give you the shirt off her back. She'll give you the lash she had. She just also is me as a child. She has a growth.
Right. So that's nice. Now, so what happened? What happened with this child where other than her being a teenager, yes, teenagers go through a thing where they start feeling themselves. This is practically normal. But what this little girl has done is not normal. I gotta be honest with you, just Jazzy. This stuff, Jazzy, the mother, I have to tell you the truth. This stuff that this child does is not normal. And with Tauruses, we have to have rules. We us and not having rules, we'll act a donkey. You understand what I'm saying? And even rules, we would try to figure out a way to go around the rules and try to uppercut, slide up in the fence, roll around, turn around, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, because that's what we do with rules. But at the same time, child, you gotta give this child some rules, some structure, some discipline. Taurus is we have discipline as long as we know why. It has to make sense, right?
Attitude. And Michaela talks back, and Michaela does not listen, and Michaela don't make the best of choices, but she's really a good, great kid. What do you think that I can improve on as a mom to help you be better on your journey? You ain't gotta lie. You could give me the tea.
Mm.
What can I do better as a mother?
Sometimes when I do be telling you stuff, I dead be telling you the truth, but you just don't believe. So I'm like, okay.
You know why? Because sometimes you. So what happens is that's what I tell the teachers. You be telling the truth. It's just sometimes you'll remix the story a little bit, and then it'll make it seem like a lie. And
Okay, so that's not the truth then. What's if it's a lie? A lie, it's either a lie or if it's truth. It's not no in between. Stop trying to make her feel. I mean, you gotta love on her. True enough. That's great. I'm glad you love on her, but at the same time, I'm glad that you love on her. That's beautiful. But what I'm saying is, you can't do the whole thing of the whole thing of just you got to have a balance. Like to me, when my older children were older, I wasn't really a huggy type of parent. I mean, I loved them, and we had fun together, we did things together, but I wasn't that huggy type of parent because by the time I worked two jobs, I was one of them parents that worked a lot, that went to school, to be honest with y'all. And then when I got into the movement, I always had to be doing something to make it stuff happen. But other than that, I'm telling you, that's great that you love on them, but you still have to, make some things twist, right? You still have to give structure and discipline because that structure and discipline go a long way. I'm telling you, they will be able to make it in life. And the less and less you do that, you're gonna have them buck wild. And this little girl is gonna be buck wild because she already buck wild, okay? And it's all because you don't provide that discipline for her. Y'all heard the water. It's the sink, okay? Don't get on my nerves. I'm trying to make sure my son doing what he's supposed to do. Put those clothes on.
No, no. When you lie about certain things, it's hard for people to start believing your truth. So you be lying sometimes, like telling that teacher that I don't got no food in my house. Why the fuck would you say that? You really trying to give me an ACS case? Like a food, Michaela?
I didn't say she didn't have no food in her house. I just said I didn't eat the night before.
But that's a lie.
I didn't eat the night before.
Michaela, I was arguing with you about doing the dishes.
Because you have to do with food.
You had made them eggs, remember? And you left a whole bunch of eggs in the sink.
That was from the afternoon. I ate that.
So why didn't you eat that night? Why didn't you eat?
That's trifling, though. Like, don't nobody want to be, if somebody done cleaned up or washed the dishes, don't nobody want to be coming behind you and having to rewash the dishes because you messed up. You should have ate when everybody else ate. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate after I get done cooking and cleaning up. Well, now cleaning up and somebody want to come behind and get a dang on snack and be like, ooh, can I get a snack? No, I done cleaned up. No, you can't get a snack because I done cleaned up. You better use, you know what I mean? That's why I asked it. That's why I try to wait for a minute for people to get done. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do this long. That's why I try to wait for a minute till people get done eating. I'll just be like, okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll wait for people to get done. Uh, eat while I wait, and I'll wait for everybody to get done, and then I'll start back cooking. I mean cleaning, cause I can't stand it when after I clean up, I expect everybody to be done. I don't like that, especially in the kitchen is a bad thing. And so after I vacuum the living room, why y'all all in here? If y'all guests or something, cool. But I'm just weird like that, y'all. Cause when I clean up, I really clean up. Okay, so let's continue.
Say that then. So say, okay, I didn't eat dinner because I wasn't hungry. Don't say like whatever the hell you said to make
No,
you call me.
get
So
dressed.
are you having a food problem in your
Dress.
house? What? Me?
Speaking of, I gotta talk to you about that. That teacher, that lady. That's why my day was okay, not great. It could have been great. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And what about, to be very honest? So I want y'all to stop for a second, and I want y'all to pull y'all teenage.
You ever met a little boy that fusses more than you do? That fusses about things? Golly. He in there talking about I guess he need a belt for his pants. I mean, I did buy them a little bit big. You supposed to buy clothes bigger for them. I mean, who buys clothes that they can actually fit? You got to give them room, okay?
Daughters up to the camera, and we're gonna have like a family chit chat. Kayla's gonna represent your teenage daughter, and I'm gonna represent you.
She's not gonna represent my teenage daughter, please. None of my daughters, please, unless she becomes something in life. And you definitely not gonna represent no mother because I don't soft parent.
As the mom, right? Because I know a lot of people think what I'm about to say. This is a very uncomfortable spot for y'all, but we chat about it in this house. What about you in relationships? Because in my opinion, because I'm from the outside looking in, I feel like every 2 days you got a new boyfriend.
Ooh, that's new. All right, so that's
negative, and I think that at 13, There is no such thing as a boyfriend, okay? But that's just me. Maybe a friend that's a boy. Yes, I'm doing the belt right now, sir. Please relax. Relax. Let me look and see how you look. Come here. You said what? It's not too small for you. Mean you too big for you. You mean they're supposed to be big on you because nobody's gonna buy something that you exactly fit because it would only last a couple of months, and those pants will probably last you at least until the summer. Because I mean you grow so fast. So I mean just relax. I'm fixing your belt because you done lost your little belly weight, your little bitty belly weight. Okay, but I'm live, so you might. I don't know if you want to hear everybody hear your business. You probably don't, right? Okay, let's continue.
Friends as boys. Me personally, I prefer having homeboys than homegirls because girls come with too much drama. And it's not even like no nasty, freaky things when it comes to homeboys. Literally, like they're my friends, they're boys, and it's like
But
no,
why
none
do
of
you
that.
have to be in a project
And it's not
staircase with
only
them?
no, that was something different. I was actually in a relationship with one of them, so that was something different. But I'm talking about like in general, like
How are you in a relationship at the age of 13? What the heck are you talking about, girl? Why you let this girl sit up here and you supporting her? You buying all her clothes and doing everything that you're supposed to be doing things that you are doing as a mother, and this child sitting up here talking about she got a boyfriend. What is her boyfriend doing for her? Nothing. And even you don't want him to do nothing, to be honest. But still, I'm gonna need you to teach your daughter that she doesn't have a boyfriend. See, you shouldn't even started this mess. That's what I'm telling you. And y'all could get on her and say, "Oh, she could say, well, I have a right to parent," but she come on here and tell us her business, so we judge her for crying out loud. And don't none of y'all come on here talking about why I'm talking to my son about why am I buying my son clothes that's a little bit bigger for him because you're supposed to. I'm old school. You don't buy stuff that your child fits exactly. That is weird because it only will work a couple of months. You always buy stuff bigger for them, shoes, clothes, or whatever. We want them to get a good wearing out of it, okay? For crying out loud.
like when we all came up to the car, he was like, why are you with a whole bunch of boys? There was actually girls, but they just chose to stay inside.
And just to let you know, for some of you little people that get on here that they got words that they want to, do sound bites off what I said. Let me be clear. His belt, he's kind of growing up and he's getting less babyish, right? He's 8 years old, so he's kind of growing up as opposed to growing out. Get off the floor. Get off the floor. Get off the floor. I'm gonna count to two. One, thank you. So it's better for him to get to grow out. I mean, grow up than out. You know what I mean? So he's getting less of a pot belly like he had before. For a little kid. So he's growing up. Okay. So I gotta do his belt. He got two brand new belts that's kind of a little big for him. Okay. And one belt he's had for a year, but he hadn't worn. Well, it's supposed to be. Did you just hear what I said? I said it's supposed to be too big. We're not gonna keep revisiting that. Be happy and thankful that you got some new clothes. There's a lot of children out there like my Jazzy life, who children don't have clothes. Okay, who don't even buy their children clothes. Your mother bought you like six. What was that? 6 pairs of shoes? Five or six pairs. I gotta count them. 5 or 6 pairs of shoes. So you ought to be thankful and happy. I see that. Okay.
Thing because the boys fiend over you. So it's like they once they said I said I'm going to my mom. They say, "Oh, I'm coming when they go say no your mom," and then they start following me. So I was like, "Okay, say hi and bye," and that's it. And that was that. But I prefer having homeboys than homegirls because girls come with too much drama. They are bad sensitive, and yeah.
And
And I
as
like to
a
fight a lot. Like I like to play fights. So it's like
why, Michaela, you such a
That's really
lady.
weird.
sometimes I can be a little.
That's really weird. So so that's all y'all do. That's all you teaching that little girl to do is fight. Because I know you mentioned earlier about I was watching some video earlier, and she was saying when you was young you liked to fight or whatever. That's not okay. Like for real. Why don't you ask this little girl what does she want to do with her life when she get older? And please, I hope we're not a YouTuber. Seriously, I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, let's continue. And I'm not gonna be on here all day either, y'all. I assure you, because I've been talking. I'm getting talked out, but I had to come live. Now, if my Jazzy life or somebody come live or something, maybe if something happened, then I'll be back. But I'm not gonna be on here all day. I'm gonna get my eyes off. I'm gonna say what I need to say, and then I'm gonna burn it out. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Hold on.
Little girly girl. But then other times, I just want to fight. Not like really fight, like physical fight. Like,
But you're not supposed to play with nobody like that. You know why? Because that's how boys respect you. They think, hey, when I go through the phones and the iPads, I always see you play fighting with a boy, and they mushing you, they hitting you, and you hitting them. I don't know if that's a young people thing or like
everybody. Like that's why it's a trend. Play fighting in the hallways. That's what they.
I don't like that trend. And you know
play
why I know that's true? Because I see a sister do it too. She let boys play with her really rough and she play fight with them. And I keep telling y'all that you don't want to set that tone for yourself.
What the hell? I mean, what kind of women? What kind of girls are you raising, child? Where they fighting and stuff? Like that's not okay. I mean, no, because if somebody messing around and hit them for real, that don't really like them, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you said that this little girl, I think this is the same little girl that said she was in some kind of a street tribe or something. You know what I mean? So, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know what you teaching them, but you gotta teach them something differently than what you teaching them, because what they learning right now is not what it is. Society already almost have our children, and we don't want society to just take over everything. Okay. And it seemed like society and TikTok and social media is taking over a lot of these children. And it's a lot of stuff. Even on TikTok, there's a lot of stuff that your children can be watching. Besides somebody mushing them, do you even come in a room and do you have control over what they watch? But no, you don't, because you let the little girl have a phone and you said anybody can buy it. So it's no telling what this little girl is looking at in her phone.
Because that's how people what they think they treat you. They think they can smack you up, call you the B word. You don't show niggas you can't play with me like that.
That part, when it comes to my homeboys, they know not to call me the B word. I do not play about that word at all.
Well, maybe this is just something as a parent that kids is gonna have to learn and go through. Another thing, I know you might be sitting with your 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, and you like, oh my 12-year-old, my 13-year-old could never be in a relationship, could never have a my 5-year-old's in kindergarten and he said he got a girlfriend. Like it's a part of human.
Ma'am, it's not a part of human nature. You the parent and you have to lay out certain things. They'll have to sneak and do that. They wouldn't tell me that. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm not saying that children don't do that. What I'm saying is my children wouldn't tell me, hey, I got a boyfriend. Or, maybe I like a guy. And then, of course, I'm going to say as a parent, like, what you mean you like this person? Whatever. You better like them books. You know, it's crazy. Weird.
It's going to happen as much as you want to be real delulu and act like my child could never. Just be open and honest with them versus, trying to act like it's not happening. With me, I tell them I got a lot of rules.
Basically,
speaking of a lot of rules, right? She don't listen to and follow your rules anyway. So what are you talking about? What difference does it make what rules that you have? It's not even respected, right? Because if your rules was respected, this little girl wouldn't be sneaking out the house and running away and just weird stuff.
Um, you can have a boyfriend as long as you tell her everything, and she knows most of the time, like all the time, she's going to know. And even if you don't tell her, she's going to find out. So, it's better to just come forward and just tell her. And if she's not going to judge you. Well,
I let her
my
have-
mother's not going to judge me. My
I
mother's
let
not
her
going to judge my
have a
siblings.
little boyfriend. Now I don't like that. That little nigga cursed me out. I don't give.
When the people disrespect my mother, then that's something. Yeah, you gotta go. Bye. But let me tell you something. You need to, if you're getting into a relationship, you need to find somebody who's respectful. That's a lesson learned the hard way.
Yes.
Because that whole thing, and he said something to my mother, I went back and he said I was harassing him. I definitely said, "Why are you cursing out my mother?" And I cursed him. But we're not gonna speak about that.
And I really do have an open policy, an open door. Even Alyssa, she had a little boyfriend. Me and Kaisha was letting the boyfriend come around. We said he could come out to family events with us. We could chaperone dates. Michaela, when she had that boyfriend, he couldn't come in my house, but I let them do laundry together in the laundry room. I let them sit in the backyard.
Are you crazy? Letting them do laundry together? You trying to make them like have a home? Our house is a home? What's wrong with you? You talking crazy.
I'm very open to the fact as long as you honest and stuff like that.
And don't do nothing that will get you kicked out, because I'm talking about having sex will get you kicked out
in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
How's that gonna get you kicked out when you still there and you having it?
Yeah. Gotta go.
Because if you do want to do it, you're not doing it in her house, and
you ain't old enough to deal with the consequences that come with it.
Exactly, because who, baby, what? My mama got 4 or 5 kids,
and we can't even barely fit in here.
Exactly.
So you can't raise no kid in here.
Exactly.
Shouldn't me. Anyway, I just wanted to bring awareness to you guys to let you know that being a parent is hella hard, and I can imagine how hard it is being a kid. Open communication is key. Your therapy session starting a little bit too. So, although Michaela really grinds my gears because she be making me want to just sock it to her. But I really do see the inner Michaela, who's very beautiful and smart and confident. And Michaela really helps me, like, all my kids play a different role, and Michaela really helps me with balance. Like, when things are chaotic and I need help because I'm a single mom, I be needing help. Michaela could hold it down. Like, I needed to run and get some medicine, and Michaela knew, like, to be attentive to her siblings in a moment because they wasn't feeling good. I needed to run and get the medicine. I need you to just keep an eye, and she's gonna be very attentive to be like, okay, I think his fever going high. I think it's going low. I think she really helps me, like, keep my head grounded. And if I'm like overwhelmed or I'm crying, if I'm crying, I go to Alyssa, because if I cry, Alyssa go cry. If I go to Michaela, she go see who said it, find their mama, find their kids, find their grandmother. I just I have different kids for different reasons. So when it comes to me crying and upset, I do call Alyssa. I tell them I'm upset, I'm crying. Alyssa start crying with me. She'll say, "Mommy, calm down. Everything will be okay." Michaela should get on the iPad or the phone and be like, "Fuck you," said to my mother. You can't do that with Michaela. And Faith, she hates any type of emotion. So Faith will be like,
don't want to see mommy. She should no. As soon as she see mommy crying, she'll come right in the room and tell us, "Mommy's crying." I'm like, "Why? Why is mommy crying?" She was like, I don't know. And Alyssa be like, "No, let me go."
Faith,
Number one,
if
that's
I even
weird.
sit here and start crying, Faith is
Like,
gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna need you not to be crying in front of the children. They that's too much. Like, why? Why, ma'am?
and why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Like, Faith just she's just not in tune with her, and she doesn't take life serious. Nothing is serious in this world to me. So
She want to be apart so bad.
princess. Okay. Princess, this dog only wants to beg. Look, wants to beg for stomach rubs. But is there anything you would like to tell people who say stuff in the comment section like send you to a detention center? You're such a horrible child.
Um,
Well, now I I mean, you should send her somewhere or do something with her. Cause what she doing, you got to up your parenting. Cause this the way you moving out. She not responding to none of the stuff you doing. And I don't think you get that. You don't get that. I don't know what's in that brain of yours. I don't understand. And I guess it ain't for me to understand. I guess because that's not my child. I get it. But come on now. Come on, mother. Come on, just Jasmine mother. You're gonna have to get with it, child. Cause this little girl's kind of running the show. She running it and directing that whole household. And if she ain't happy, nobody's happy. You know what I mean? So you have to be mindful of that. Okay. I gotta give my son. I'm gonna have to work on. He got to work on. He got a 93.2% in math. I mean, yeah, in math. We gotta get him up to 100. So he probably gotta get the ones he did wrong and correct them. Okay, let's continue.
I'm not a horrible child. I don't. I that's not even what I want to put myself out as. That's
What's going on now though? Okay, why are you to the point where you disrespecting your family, your mother, and saying you don't want to go back and not going to therapy and ditching therapy and doing all this crazy stuff? What's that about? So daughter, I gotta talk to you. What you doing? Why are you doing all that? Okay, yeah, room. So, daughter, I mean, ma'am, Jazzy, she told you basically, and I think you should listen to a degree. See, I think sometimes when our children tell us what they need, I think sometimes we be like, oh, you don't need that. She just told you what she needed, and you should try to provide it.
why I'm trying to work on the things I do. So like, I don't want people to see me like that. And
We see you like that because your mama always coming to online and telling us all. So is this actually a storyline? All the stuff that your mom said you doing? I'm just curious. Okay, so please let us know.
I like represent what I be around and stuff like that. So like, I'm not. My family's not like that. I'm probably like one of the only people that really like acts like that. But like, I'm trying to fix it because I don't want nobody to look at me like that because that's not who I am.
She's very ghetto.
Ooh, I've been trying to hold that
That's not okay that you saying that. Like, I didn't really think that was funny, but that's just me.
in the whole time.
Yeah, she's very ghetto. And who do you work? Who gets most annoyed by you being so ghetto?
You
No.
and Alyssa.
Uh,
Oh, she be like, can you stop talking like that? Like,
Alyssa
stop talking to me.
hates how ghetto Kayla is because Kayla is just. Are you a gangbanger? Are you a gangbanger?
I'm not a gangbanger, but like people know me. Not like for gangs, but like I'm very known, like super known. Like
Okay. So why is it laughing? Just Jazzy, why you think this is a funny conversation? Like, you just asked your daughter was she a gangbanger, and you're laughing as you're asking her this. Are you serious, just Jazzy? Come on, child. You got to step that. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Now I don't know if it's the fact that some of us may laugh when we're not laughing, and it's just maybe a defense mechanism, or it's like a quirk, or just a little, oh no, some type of, excuse me, it's some type of a weird thing. Y'all know I ain't been asleep yet. But I'm just saying, what's up with it?
super known.
But
Both
why
of
do the gangbangers know you?
gang because I'm in New York City and all the rest is gangbangers. They
Why I
all
don't
know
know any
me.
gangbangers?
What?
Do you like gaming?
It's not like
See, that's why you need to move somewhere where she's kind of more focused on her education and maybe extracurricular activities that she can get involved in, like drama. This child need to be acting in somebody's place. She need to be drama. She need to do a drama or something. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Crystal Palace. Jazz is her children's big sister. Yes, she is.
no, I don't like gaming, but like many people know me. Like lots of people know me. Not for gaming or anything, but it's like, oh, like if I'm outside, they'll be like, oh, that's Kayla. Hey,
Yeah,
like
I don't
dap me
like
up.
that. I don't
Hug.
like when I walk the
Hey,
streets. They be
hey.
saying hi, Kayla, mom, and I be like, somebody gonna shoot
That's because you on YouTube, silly. Because you put this child on YouTube, you didn't help to make her popular.
the shit out of me. Cause like, I hope you're not out here doing nothing bad.
No, I don't gang bang. I don't do that. It's just like people know me. Like it's not even. And sometimes I don't think I showed her, but I went viral on TikTok. Like not like super viral, but like I got like a little 3,000 likes for a video just because I was pretty, and I got mad ads on stop. It's like you're pretty, you're pretty.
Yeah, but be known for that. Be like me. I want to be like okay. For example, there's a mommy sector on YouTube, and it's like all the mommies. I don't want to be known for being like drama for like.
But you are though. We sure know you as a drama mama. Let's keep it real now, Jasmine. That you are known that way. You don't want to be known as some the way you are known. Okay. Makes sense.
Having all the baby daddies that I got, or all this craziness that I really do got going.
Yeah, this all this craziness that you posting on her between you and Kaisha and this kid right here. And she just as beautiful as you want to be, kid. In case you're listening, you are a beautiful kid. However, let me go back to talk to your mommy again. Excuse me. Jasmine, you are definitely known for being drama filled. Everything you do, every time you open up your mouth, we see drama.
But I want to be known for just being a dope ass mom. Like, be known for being the pretty girl. But I'm
Fire.
pretty and cute. I'm pretty and classy. You know, I'm pretty
Fire.
and
Fire.
you so she's very
The problem. You kind of annoying me. Let's see how much time I got. 42 minutes. All right, y'all. Pretty much we're gonna, you know, pretty much this video gonna end with her just talking ish to this child and they laughing and giggling like she her best friend and carrying on. I gotta go, y'all, because I need to spend some time, at least more time. I spent some time with this kid. This kid been up since early this morning with me. So I need to go ahead and spend some more time with him before he get ready for class, because he fussing about this belt, y'all. I swear to God. And I'm gonna have to get him one of those belts. He had one of those belts. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to go in his closet and look. Cause he fussing about this belt. Yes, y'all, he spoiled. I ain't gonna lie. All my children are spoiled just in different ways. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate them. How you doing, Pure? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I spent enough time on the YouTube streets. Please go back and watch the replays. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you all. Please like and share the video. Thank you so much for watching. And get your watch on. Go back and watch my old videos. Please tell a friend. Please tell a cousin. Tell a mommy. Tell a dog. Tell a cat. Tell a monkey that I'm live. Thank you. I'm out this Mickey Flicky.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
You still here? I can't believe y'all still here. What y'all still doing here? I told y'all I was getting ready to go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.